We've all had those mornings where time seems to speed up, and no matter how hard we try, we just can't seem to get out the door on time. Whether it's an alarm that didn't go off or an unexpected wardrobe malfunction, running late often leads to some of the funniest and most ridiculous moments. Here are the top 10 funniest things that happen when you're racing against the clock. 1. Wearing mismatched shoes. In a rush to leave, many people forget to check their outfit properly. One of the funniest results? Walking out with two completely different shoes. Whether it's a sneaker and a dress shoe or two mismatched colors, the realization usually hits at the worst possible time, like in a meeting or on a crowded train. 2. Forgetting something important. Keys, phone, wallet, these essential items always seem to disappear when you're running late. The funniest part is when you frantically search everywhere, only to find your keys in the fridge or your sunglasses on your head the whole time. 3. Coffee mishaps. Trying to multitask while rushing often leads to disaster. Spilling coffee on your shirt, knocking over your cup while reaching for something, or even accidentally pouring juice instead of creamer into your coffee are all classic chaotic moments. 4. Creative excuses that make no sense. When you're late, coming up with a believable excuse can be tricky. But in the heat of the moment, people sometimes blurt out the most ridiculous reasons, like, my cat was holding me hostage, or, I had to negotiate with my alarm clock. The more absurd the excuse, the funnier the situation gets. 5. Brushing your teeth in record time. Trying to brush your teeth at lightning speed often leads to hilarious results, like toothpaste ending up on your clothes, in your hair, or even on the mirror. Some people even attempt to brush their teeth while putting on shoes, leading to an awkward balancing act. 6. Talking to yourself while panicking. When the clock is ticking, people tend to start muttering or even yelling at themselves. Why am I like this? Or, I can do this, just focus. Hearing someone argue with their own reflection in the mirror is both relatable and hilarious. 7. The dramatic sprint to catch public transport. Nothing is funnier than seeing someone in full sprint mode, arms flailing, trying to catch a bus or train, especially when they just barely miss it. The exaggerated reaction afterward, whether it's frustration or pretending it didn't happen, is always entertaining. 8. Putting clothes on backward. In the rush to get dressed, many people end up wearing their shirts inside out or even backward. Some don't realize it until they get to work, only to find a giant clothing tag sticking out or a funny logo on the wrong side. 9. Struggling with buttons or zippers. Trying to button a shirt or zip up a jacket quickly never ends well. Buttons end up in the wrong holes, zippers get stuck, and some people even try to zip their coats while running, which usually results in tripping over their own feet. 10. Looking in the mirror and realizing you forgot something. After all the rushing, nothing is funnier than taking one final look in the mirror and realizing something is seriously off. Like forgetting to comb your hair, leaving one earring at home, or even putting makeup on only one eye. At that point, all you can do is laugh. Running late is stressful, but the chaos that comes with it often leads to some of the funniest moments in daily life. The next time you find yourself rushing out the door in mismatched shoes or chasing after a bus, just remember, you're not alone, and at least you'll have a great story to tell.